Hi, we are at GBTA with Sadhguru Travel and Tours. Hi, Mr. Sabarwal. Hi, Tony. Hi, Mukesh. Please elaborate about the GBTA experience in Atlanta for this year.
So this is the first time in GBTA in the US edition, and what like we can say that so far these in 3 days it was a learning experience, good one. We met quite a few clients, vendors, partners, technology partners. So it's a good platform. I mean, it's a very good experience, and the experience is like that. We should now keep participating every year. We have been participating like in other countries as well. So this was the first edition in the US.
Okay. So, what is your feeling about the because business travel is booming in US, even domestic travel is booming in US. We have seen the record number of travel in Independence Day parade, along with previously that Memorial Day parade, Memorial Day travel is huge.
I mean, the travel definitely it's increasing. If you see the data, previous year and all, if you start from 2021, so it started with the revenge travel, like whatever like stopped during COVID. So every year on year, you will see that there is a really substantial growth, and I don't say that it's going to stop somewhere soon. So yeah, it's good for the travel industry, good for the partners, good for companies. Yeah, so it's definitely happening that the growth is continuously happening that way.
Yeah,
So adding further to what Mr. Shah was saying,
yeah.
so we've been very big in Africa since we told you that we started from Africa.
Yeah.
And most of the corporates that we are servicing, they belong to LOBs like oil and gas, marine, UN bodies, NGOs.
Okay.
So having created a niche for ourselves, we've been recognized year on year by winning awards, accolades, country-wise.
Yeah.
So that has given us the confidence and then the willpower to test waters in growing markets, because most of these LOBs that I mentioned, all of these LOBs are headquartered out of US, UK, and Europe.
Okay.
So we've been in US for the last 5 years.
Okay.
So Mr. Sao heads US, UK, and Caribbean. Recently, we've also opened our office in Kingston, Jamaica.
Okay.
In Canada, we are in Vancouver.
Okay.
And the endeavor is that by the end of 2024, beginning of 2025 Q1, we would have to have offices in strategic locations, covering like New York, Houston, Los Angeles, so on and so forth. So that US is huge.
Yeah,
And,
huge.
though travel is booming, but then they look up to US because of technology and everything that US does. If you include Hawaii and Alaska, there's 6 time zones in the US.
Yeah.
So you'll see so many people, like you talked about domestic, you'll see so many people within the US citizens who have not traveled from East Zone to West Zone.
Yeah. Because they need a day trip. They went 1 day trip. These are the more people are doing it. And the GDP is also booming, and they have a spending power all over the world. US citizens have more spending power. Even smaller worker also, he's driving a car. So they have a spending power.
So the beauty or the USP you can say is that wherever we are, so we are in 80 plus countries, around 140 cities within those countries. No branch is a partner branch. It's not a franchisee model.
Yeah, you have your own office.
Or self-owned offices.
Yeah,
So that is the biggest USP, and that this is from the outset, from a customer standpoint, from a company standpoint, it gives us more governance. So if we are able to offer a good service in a place like Nigeria, and let's say we are also in UK in Wembley. So that particular customer was traveling from Nigeria to UK because same times a lot of travel happens between Nigeria and UK and vice versa. He'll get the same experience.
The
My
US,
colleague has correctly told, most of the companies, top-end companies, the head office is in US.
Yeah.
And the beauty is we do one tire, a global tire. Like US branch is doing a global tire, one master contract, and these companies are getting access to 80 countries at the
Yeah.
same time. So
I
that is
got
one
it.
of the main beauty of our company,
So one contract, you are
one
globalized.
contract and we are globalized. That company is getting access to 80 plus countries with the same policy, same commercials,
Especially when the HO is floating a directive to all the regional offices, they have to follow.
Yeah.
the biggest, the biggest challenge for the other TMCs, I would say, in this market is that their global presence. So with the approach what we have now, the global presence what we have, it really it fits to the expectation of any corporate, that we are right here to deal with their contractual terms, and then we are also right there to serve them on ground as well. So it's very rare possibility with any of the bigger TMC you see in this travel industry. It's only possible with such good travel, and that is only the motivation that we are here. US being a very key market to the industry, definitely that's what we are trying to contribute to the travel industry as well, and it's a win-win situation for the clients as well, and definitely we are there to acquire more and more share of this market in this geography as well.
Okay. Thank you, Abhinav.
Pleasure.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Mukesh.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Likewise.
Thank you.
So we'll see you at next GBTA or
Yeah.
any other exhibition
So
soon.
anywhere we can meet.
Yeah, great. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
And